Okay, welcome back. In this final week, we are going to open up the final boxes of our advent calendar. Last week, we made it up to day 19. So now we have 20 through 24. All right, let's go ahead and without further ado, let's open up these final boxes and create something fun. Okay, number 20 is one of our biggest boxes, so that's exciting. Ooh, we have some layering stencils. How fun is that? Oh, I love that. Okay, let me just rip that out. We have layering stencils. So we can layer these and create a really fun, almost confetti-like look. That's beautiful. Okay, so there's number 20. Let's go to 21. Half the fun is trying to find the next box. It's staring at me. It's staring at me. Where is it? There we go. Okay, 21 is going to be, oh, how fun. This is a popsicle popsicle die set, which is just darling. Let me bring up the photo. Sometimes those are easier to see. So here is what that would look like. Honestly, I'm kind of inspired to use the layering stencils and that popsicle together. I think that would be fun. Okay, but we still have a few more to open up. So 22 is here. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, sequins. Ooh, and that would be fun as well to use with this. Kind of a nice powder pink. Love that. Okay, set those to the side. Then we have 23, which is here. And oh my word, how cute. That's adorable. Okay, so we have this little cat hanging on or being tied by a balloon. I'll bring that up so you can see. Okay, so we have the dies for that. That might have just won. I'm not a cat person, but that's way too cute. Okay, so how sweet is that? I'm thinking a birthday card here. And then finally 24. And 24 is here. Okay, oh, like a little luggage set, which is really fun. Okay, good thing it's the final day because my advent box has just been through the ringer. It's ready to be retired. There's the final die set.
I'll sit by you.
You want to sit by me?
You're warm, Mommy.
I'm warm. Okay, come here. All right, so you see my new craft supplies? Do you like the glittery sequins? Yeah, they're pretty. Look at this one. What is that?
It's good.
What is that?
I want that first. I want that first.
We're going to do that first? What do you think we should do? Do you think we should do a popsicle or a kitty cat?
A popsicle.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Do popsicle.
You think a popsicle?
A steak on it.
It's sticky, isn't it? Oh, I love it. Don't you love it? I like these. Aren't they shiny? What about if we use this one?
What? What's that?
This is going to be a stencil for the back. It's going to create color on the back. Be like kind of like confetti.
Oh.
We could do that and then maybe put the kitty cat on top of it.
Yeah, the kitty cat.
Oh, did that come out of there?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. And then maybe the sequins for sparkle.
Yeah. This is perfect.
That's perfect.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do this first.
Okay. All right, so you heard it. We are going to use the layering stencil and the sequins. And
Are you
then
talking to me?
I'm talking to you and all of my crafty friends. We're going to tell them what we're going to do. We're going to use the layering stencil, the sequins, and the kitty cat. And the kitty cat has a balloon.
And we can use this.
Yep, we'll use that little piece too. Whoa. Okay, so we figured out what we're going to do. I love all of this. And then I pulled this from last week when we opened up the advent calendar because we have a happy birthday wishes. I'm going to do a birthday card. And I also pulled some ink because I want to start with, I tried to kind of make it the same color. So we'll see. We'll see how this works out. But I have Pink Lemonade Watermelon Creamsicle, and I want to start with doing my ink blending. So let me open up the layering stencils and we'll decide. Oh, this will be really cute. Yeah, let's decide how much we want to do. So let me grab a panel and I'll trim this down further. But it looks like it'll just kind of be a little centered area here. And let's see, is that the correct way? Do they have an area that says this way is up or anything like that? I don't know that they do. Okay, actually that looks pretty good. So I might do them this way. Yeah. Okay, first and foremost, I'm grabbing my trimmer to trim this down, and I'm going to trim this. This is originally as is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm gonna go down to 4 by 5 1/4. And then we have 4 1/4 by, oh no, I'm sorry. We have 4 by 5 1/4. Ooh. Okay, so now what we can do is, let's tape this to our mat. Let's have some tape right off to the side here. Okay. And actually, how am I going to remember where to put all of these? Maybe I just will. You know what I could do very lightly? I will know on the sides because visually I will know where that goes, but maybe I will very lightly with my pencil do that, and then I will erase that. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's start with this little guy. Okay, so I'm going to take this down, and I might need to even mask. In fact, I know I will need to because this doesn't cover my entire card. So let's mask a little bit too so we don't get ink on the rest of the card. We just want to keep it in these circles. Okay, I have some of this Heavy Doodle tape that I can just use as a mask. There we go. Oh, you know what? I need to also mask off. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, hold on. I need to mask off the little holes here too. So let's do something like that. Okay, and then this one needs to come down a bit because those little holes I don't want to get on there. Okay, and I'm just going to, well, next time I'm going to put some more tape there. Okay, yeah, this looks like a mess, but it's better than ruining something. Okay. Let's start with, let's just do light pink first. So this is, whoops, my Pink Lemonade. And I'm just going to make sure my blending brush is nice and clean. I just wipe it off with a paper towel. Okay, Pink Lemonade. I tap this off on my mat and then can begin blending. That just makes sure that there's no like blotchy ink. And as you know, my style is very light and airy, so I'm going to keep this light, but you can, you know, keep blending the ink to darken it up if you want it to be a little bit more bold and vibrant. Okay, do a little bit more there. And then you just blend until you like the color. We're almost there. And that looks good to me. Okay, that was Pink Lemonade. Put these off to the side. And let's peel away these pieces. Try to keep them so that I can reuse as much as I can. Also kind of depends on where the little, I'm calling them confetti. That's what it looks like to me. Depends on where those are located, which will determine where we place our mask. Okay, there's our first one. And then I'll clean these off once I'm all done. Okay, so that one's done. Number 2, I'm going to line that up with that top line and then just visually center that left and right. That looks good. Okay, and then I will place my mask all around. Actually, I can do that with this one. Again, it just depends on where all of the stencil openings are to where you're going to place your mask. I have just a tiny bit of paper there, and knowing me, I will blend too far out and grab that. Okay, so that one, and then this one might just work the same as last time. Yeah, so I'll just add a couple little pieces. Oops, actually, this one works. Okay, there is our mumble jumble there. Okay, let's do, I'm gonna do the creamsicle next. And again, I'm pretty sure creamsicle is what's on this brush, but in case it's not, I'm just gonna give it a little fresh wipe down there. Okay, and then, again, I'm gonna go light. I love this more sherbet orange. It doesn't take much. Well, I guess for the tone that I like, just like a really pale, almost orange sickle look. Reminds me of my grandparents. They, when we were little, would have orange and vanilla cups, you know, with the wooden spoon, the little ice cream cups. So good. We had them after Christmas Eve dinner, and oh, it's just so nostalgic. Honestly, if you know, you know, but can you still taste the wooden spoon? I can still taste the wooden spoon. All right, let's go ahead and remove all of our little masks and washi. I'm just kind of keeping these to the side if I can reuse them. And again, I'll clean this stencil off in just a moment. But there we are. Pretty, loving it. Okay, so we have that and that. Now we have our final stencil. Again, lining it up with the top. And then left and right visually. All right. And back to masking. Actually, looks like it's going to be pretty easy for us this time around. I'll do something like that. And then all the way down here. Okay. Final color is watermelon. Let's give our brush a fresh wipe here. Pretty sure that's watermelon. Okay, and let's tap this off. This one comes in pretty bold quickly, so I need to be mindful to be careful with this one because it gets to its true color right away. I want to keep it light. And this one overlaps quite a bit. That's pretty. Okay, well, I actually, so now that this is the final video for the year on the advent calendar, I really liked how I opened it in week increments. So again, you can do it any way you want. You can do it daily or weekly. Now seeing and experiencing it all said and done, I liked opening it, you know, 6 or 7 days at a time because it allowed me to put some of the elements together and create a card that way. So again, you can do it traditionally. There's no wrong way to do an advent calendar. Actually, this morning, well, at the time of filming this, it is December 3rd, and my kiddos on December 1st got their advent calendar, their chocolate one. And just this morning on the way, oh cute, on the way to school, I said, oh my goodness, we forgot yesterday. So what does that mean tonight? It means 2 chocolates after dinner. So again, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You can just, you know, eat your chocolate all at once, or you can have it every day. Okay, I'm going to wipe down this before I get myself in a pickle because I know myself. I will definitely get my card in that and then That would be a bummer. Okay, I also need to erase my little registration mark, if you will. And let's start cutting out the cute cat. I love how that turned out. Okay, so I'm gonna put all of these kind of together here. And let's grab the die cut machine. Okay, so that's still looking like it would coordinate really well. I like that. Okay, so I also grabbed a Copic marker and a gel pen just to add some embellishments here. And then I'll list the cardstock colors that I'm using down below, but here are they. Also, I'm going to grab white. Okay, and then I don't know what this is at all. So I'm gonna put that to the side because I'm not sure that I am going to need that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start with the cat. I'm gonna do a gray cat. Let's move these to the side. I'm gonna do the strings in white and then a really bright pink balloon. Go ahead and run this through. All right, then we have our cat here. We'll just get the nose right on out, and we'll put some cardstock behind for that nose. In fact, yeah, no, that's what we'll do. We'll do some cardstock behind. And then we have, this is gonna go around the belly, and this will be for the balloon. Okay, let's see how we like all of that. I think that's gonna be really cute. I also am going to cut out those little pieces in a black, actually this is a dark gray to see. Actually, I like that better. I just need some more contrast. Okay, bring that out, and there. Yeah, that's going to be cute. And just so I say I did, I'm going to also try that in a just gold glitter. I don't know. I'm not convinced what I want to do. Oh, that could be really cute as well. Oh, that could be super cute. I like that. Okay, time will tell. We will figure this out. Okay, let's do, I want to get an idea for, well, let's do the cat. It looks to be, is this going to be the tie here on here like that? And if we do gold, it would be this one. I'm liking the gold, and I also think it's kind of fun and birthday-y. So I'm gonna do the gold after all of that cutting. Okay, but it's better to do all your cutting at once than go back and forth and back and forth. All right, so we'll do that, liking all of the warm elements we have going on. And then my watch is telling me to get up and stretch. If it only knew, I'm doing crafting aerobics right now. I tell you. Okay. And I believe it goes like that. That's so cute. Okay, let's do our tweezers and our liquid glue. Grab it from this side, and we'll add the glue mainly to these spots. And because this is so tiny, I'm just going to dab off the glue just to kind of displace it around. And then let's do that. There we go. I think that's the way it was going. Doesn't matter. Okay, and then we have this little piece. Lots of paper piecing in this advent calendar. Lots of paper piecing, which is fine. Okay, and we'll add this here. There we go. Okay. Oh, I really do like that. Now, let's put these two pieces together. We could honestly do that on the card because that's going to be pretty dainty. I want to do the happy birthday wishes, but I want to kind of have this all ready to go before that. And I also want to add, maybe, should I do stripes on? Oh gosh, I want to do something fun maybe. We could even do well, I don't know about that actually, because we have so much going on here that maybe I won't do anything here. Okay, I have this R21 Copic, and I'm going to do my cheeks. Oh, I have to do a nose there too. I'm gonna do some cheeks on this little cutie pie. Kind of double it up there. And then I'm just gonna flick some color up in the ears too. Okay. All right, and then with the gel pen, actually let's do this first. I need a tiny little piece to go behind for the nose. Okay, so I'm just gonna add, I'm gonna be careful because those eyes kind of have a little opening there, and I don't want to add pink to the eyes. Okay. There we go. The little nose there. All right. So here's where we are at. Okay, I recut the cat and the string out. I absolutely did not like how the marker looked on the cheeks and the ears. It just wasn't working for me. So I'm going to just redo that portion. It's okay. It just takes minimal paper. Okay, let's move that to the side. Again, I'll just glue our little wrap here, and then I'll do the little nose behind, and that will be it for this little cat. It's hard with things like marker, because if you, I mean, when it's paper, I can just kind of preview it without anything being permanent, but marker, you kind of have to just do it, and if you don't like it, then, you know, you gotta redo it. Okay, there we go. Looks great, and we'll do the back. Okay, so here's our final cat, and I actually think that looks much better. I'm a cheeks person though, so I'm surprised that that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. All right, now, don't worry, we are gonna erase that. I just have to go upstairs and find something to erase it with. I wanna put this down because I want to position, I'm thinking I'll do something over here, and then, yeah, then we can do happy birthday wishes. Ooh, I guess, how do we want to do that? Or we could do happy birthday wishes, but we could split it apart. Or we could do happy birthday wishes like this. And then, yeah, that wouldn't be, I was wondering if we need to trim down the panel even more. So what I'm thinking is taking 1/8 of an inch off each side, just to make it a little bit smaller. So our final dimensions are going to be, let's see here, 3 3/4 by 5. I just need to bring that in a little bit more. And I could even layer that on top of the sequins a little bit. So I could do happy birthday, I could trim this stamp and do wishes underneath, and then have this cat like that. That could be really cute. Let's try that. Let's do, and I'll bring the cat in just so I know where I'd like the cat to be. So I think the cat's gonna be something like this. Okay, and then we can do happy birthday wishes. Okay, so happy birthday will be first. Let's grab scissors. Let's get this in here. Okay, happy birthday. Trim that down. I am a major fan of trimming stamps to make it work, so definitely do so. These kind of look a little curvy. Are they supposed to be? I think so. Okay, happy birthday. Okay, do that. And let's do black. Be really pretty. So I have a Memento ink here. All of my supplies will be listed down below, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. Okay. Happy birthday. And we'll double stamp that. Oops. Didn't quite get all of it. Okay. Happy birthday. That looks great. Take this off. And wishes. Happy birthday. Should we do wishes or no? I like this. So let's bring this in. Happy birthday wishes. And I'm not going to have it be like completely centered. I'm going to just put it where I think visually it looks nice. Kind of favor towards the left a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks good. Happy birthday wishes. Okay. Again, grab my black ink. Oh, I like that a lot. Yep. Loving that. Okay. There we go. Let's put this away and it's time to build our card. Let's go ahead and put this on. Ooh, you know what? I don't think I have any more of that pink cardstock. I think I used that like crazy this holiday season. So, okay, if I had the right pink, I'd probably do a pink, and the gray wasn't quite working for me. So I'm gonna do this white. Okay, so we have 11 by 4 1/4, and we will score this at 5 1/2. Fold that. This will be an A2 card that folds at the top. And the final dimensions are going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And again, we'll just add foam tape right to the back. Give it just some subtle dimension. And I believe we'll also put some foam tape or foam squares on the back of the cat too. All right, I'm gonna use this little guy to get my liners to peel up easier. All right, and then we'll do that. I kind of like the white on white though, because it leaves the fun pop of color right here in the center of the card. Okay, I like the idea of the little bum right by the tail kind of tucking in there. It makes that look really intentional and tucked in. So I'm gonna grab 2 sizes of foam squares and just place those on the back. And just trim down just a little bit for the feet, or actually probably more the hands and the tail. Okay, and then use my tweezers, that way I can really see what I'm doing here. Put that there. Oh, you know what I didn't do is I didn't do my embellishments with my pen. So what I wanted to do here is just do like a little highlight. Yeah, easy enough. And then maybe a couple on the little cat. Okay, just a couple little spots there. And we'll add a foam to the back. Okay, and I have some foam on the back here as well. And I'm just going to place that right there. Oh, so cute. That turned out really cute. All right. Oh, I forgot we had the sequins, which would be fun to use as well. Let me see though, because I'm kind of liking how it's looking. I don't want it to be too much. Okay. I'm just going to kind of sprinkle some on the card here. You know, I'm kind of thinking it looks good as is. What you could do is maybe do tone on tone with some of these. That would be kind of cute. Oh, you know what? That might be kind of cute. Just to kind of maybe tuck one here just to add some sparkle, but without adding more shape to the card. Let's do that. Yeah, I actually really like that idea. Okay, it's not too distracting, but it's gonna add some fun dimension and shine. Okay, so I'm just gonna do tone on tone. That way it is just very subtle, but there. All right, and there's my final card. I love how it turned out, and I'll add my stamp to the back after I'm done filming this, but I love how it looks, and I actually really like that sequins and how that turned out. Okay, if you enjoyed watching this, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and thanks for joining me on this series of opening up the advent calendar. If you didn't get one, hopefully you can get one next year. They sell out pretty fast, and they are so much fun. This is my second year having one, and thank you again to Spellbinders for sending it to me so that I can play around with it. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the year, and I'll see you next time.